Assalamu alaikum everyone, it's Athar and welcome to Islamic Culture Podcast. Today inshallah ta'ala I'm gonna talk with you about the story of Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered Nuh to go to his people with a message. And this message to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to stop worshipping idols. Otherwise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will descend on them a great painful torment. So Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam he did. He delivered this message to his people, but they didn't believe him. They said, "You're astray, you're a liar." And they didn't listen to him. "You're astray, Noah, you're astray." He answered them, "I'm not astray, I'm just a messenger from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to you. I'm just conveying you this message. You should ponder over it, then follow it." At the time, just a little bit from people followed him. And after some years, the chiefs of the disbelievers among his people said to him one day, "Okay, Noah, we'll follow you, but there is a condition. At first, get rid of all those people who are following you. Why? Because they are weak and poor, and I will never be with them. We are people with money, we are people with authority. We can't be with those poor and weak people. So get rid of them, we're gonna follow you." And of course, Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam, he didn't accept that. He refused to do that. So they also refused to follow him. They refused to worship, and they refused to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam, he didn't give up. He didn't get bored, Do you know, guys, how many years Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam continued to invite his people to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? 950, and he didn't give up. He didn't get bored, and his continued doing this bothered them. They started to threaten him. They said to him, if you don't desist, we're gonna stone you till death." They said to him, "Stop, Noah, stop doing this, stop, continue. Why didn't you get bored? We don't want to hear anything about your Lord. We will never follow you." They said also, "You're possessed. Your mental health is not good. You're mad. You're possessed. You're a liar. And stop speaking about that." They continued to belie him until one day they said to him, "You have prolonged the dispute with us. You promised us and said that there is a punishment will come to us if we didn't follow you. Okay, we will never follow you. Okay, let us see this torment that you claim is gonna come to us. Okay, let us see. We will never follow you, ya Noah." At that moment, Noah alayhi salam realized that there is no one is gonna believe anymore. And he realized also that if those disbelievers stayed alive more, all their offspring would be disbelievers like them. So he made a dua, and he asked from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to get rid of all of those people. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered him in a great answering. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to him, "We are the best of responders. Subhanallah." Then, guys, I'm gonna talk about with you about this verse in the end of this episode. But let us finish this episode at first. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised him and said, "We're gonna protect you, you and your family and your followers." Okay, but there is some steps. First, you should build an ark. Ya Allah, I don't know how to do it. I didn't do that before. I'm gonna teach you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught him how to do that. He instructed him how to do that, and he did. He did an ark. Okay, done. What else? After that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him a sign, and he said to him, "Ya Nuh, when this sign took place, you should go with your family, with your followers, and talk with you 2 different genders from every animal, male and female, with you inside this ark. Okay, because I'm gonna draw in all those people with a great flood." And what was the sign? This sign was when water come out from the old oven. You should do that. And one day this sign happened. The water exploded from an old oven. So Nuh alayhi salam went and called out to his people and his followers and his family, and he took with him 2 different genders from every animal with him inside this ark. But there was a person from Nuh's family refused to go with him. Who was this person? This person was his son Canaan. Canaan, he wasn't a believer. Okay, he was disbeliever. That's why there is a famous conversation between him and his dad and his father Nuh alayhi salam in Quran. This conversation is mentioned in Quran in Surah Hud, verse number 42, which says, "And Nuh called to his son, who was apart from them, 'Oh, my son, come aboard with us and be not with the disbelievers.' But he said to him, 'I'll take refuge on a mountain to protect me from this water.' 'Don't worry, my father. This mountain will protect me. I'll take it as a refuge.' But his father said, Nuh alayhi salam said to him, 'There is no protector today from the decree of Allah, except for whom He gives mercy.' Then a wave came in between them, so his son was among the drowned. Yeah, unfortunately. Nuh alayhi salam said to him, 'My son, come with us and be with the believers in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Come with us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we're gonna protect you and protect all of us. Just come with us. Don't be with these people. Don't be with them. Don't go with them.' But he didn't listen to his father. He said, 'This mountain will protect me.' But of course it didn't happen, and he drowned with the disbelievers. Nuh alayhi salam didn't understand something. At first, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him, 'I'm gonna protect your family. And his son, one of his family, is a member from his family.' So he said to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, 'Ya Allah, you promised me that you're gonna protect my family, and my son is one of my family.' But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered him and said, 'Ya Nuh, he's not of your family. He's not of your family. His work is unrighteous. So he did it, and he isn't of your family.' After that, do you know, guys, how was the description of this flute? It's in Quran. It was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered the heaven to open its gates, and great water descended from the heaven, and also he ordered the ground to come out all of its water, and these waters together, drowned them, those disbelievers. After that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered the sky to close its gates, to stop pouring water, and also he ordered the earth to swallow up its water also, and everything became fire. So all the disbelievers drowned except Noah's ark and those in it. This is the story of our Prophet Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam. Thank you for listening. That's all. Thank you for today. Thank you for listening to me, and see you soon.